All right, let's get to it. So GJ right now let's look at the monthly. Oh yeah, so the monthly is pretty informative right now. So you see that overall we're making higher highs and higher lows, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. What's expected? You would expect a higher high. So that's that on the monthly. Something important to point out about the specific moment. You see that here price acted as some form of resistance. So I'm going to draw that across and say, hey, if price comes back to this area, maybe it could be used as a form of support in a major way, right? So we're actually here now. And given that, okay, let me just go ahead and sharpen this up more. Given that the daily time frame is currently making high highs and higher lows, I'm thinking that this is a pretty good area of confluence that price could, turn around at. So what you would want to see ideally for price to do that is something like, this looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Let me see. So have we had a break of this level yet? You've only ever had tested candles. Let's see, we have this candle tried. As did this one. And we kind of actually have some form of break. Because right here. There you go. So you have bullish, right? So it's looking like we're having more bullish pressure at the moment. So in 30 minutes, you can anticipate probably something like some type of pullback to the 153 area to continue bullish. I just don't know how far bullish. Like, I understand that this could be a higher low for the daily time frame, but at the same time, it could still push even more bearish. Like, we don't know. But it is a pretty good PRZ zone. See, it's at the 61.8. So that's cute. But at the same time, like, still, we could still do something like come up here and then just continue. We could. Do I think that's going to happen? Anything could happen, really and truly. But for the moment, because of the location that we're at, I'm thinking more so bullish. Also, if you go on the weekly and try to draw a trend line, I think it's kind of, let me try this right here. Here to, all right, so what I was targeting is like these areas. So we have point A, and we have point B, C, and then we have point C. And we can see that price is kind of, dancing on that area a little bit. So if, oh yeah, I told this to just stay visible on the weekly, but that's just another area of, confluence. Also, the 153 area, the psychological levels right here too. So that's nice. But I want to look at GU real quick, because GU and GJ, they definitely moved together in a way, but so you can really see what GU's potential is when you go on the weekly and the monthly, specifically the monthly. We can see on the monthly we're making higher highs and higher lows. So higher lows being maintained. And then here it's like it could be a pullback, right? But what I wanted to point out was how the daily potentially could be like some form of a higher low compared to this. So we have this low, and then, well, the daily does have to turn around for it to be a higher low. But if the daily ends up bullish, or the 4 hours, ends up creating a higher low at all and maintains, then this could be a good sign that price is going to continue bullish. But, there is a whole bunch of bearish momentum at the moment. Let's see. So when London session begins, the first thing I'm going to be looking for, and I don't know, it could happen during London, it can happen during New York, but I'm just looking for an engulfing candle, right? Actually, I'm already in buys. Let me stop lying. I'm probably not going to add more buys unless I see like a candle with a lot of volume. And then maybe I'll add on like one more position. But aside from that, yeah, I think that's all I have. Also for sells, ideally, you would want to see something that came up to at least 38.2, at least. So either way, we need some bullish movement. Could it happen right now? It could. It definitely could. We just don't know though. We're not 100% sure, but there's a good chance. Happy trading.